Hello again, John, and that was kind of a weird introduction. My apologies. Multiple takes. Yeah, so where we last left off, we're looking at the rich text partial. We kind of went over a little bit about a little bit of the template language, right? So quick recap. Using an opening and closing content pair here, we can fetch the actual values from this rich text block. And then we can fetch the actual sort of subparts of that content using content colon and then the actual sort of label, so background or WYSIWYG, to actually take those values and slot them into the template file, sort of place them in. Now again, template files are, we're using them to construct web pages. Rather than write web pages, we're constructing them using template files. So that's rich text partial. Now let's take a few steps back to see how it relates to the page builder partial. So we have our page builder. Might have to use a search field here to find it again. Here we go, our page builder. Now note that we have our opening page builder and our closing page builder here. That's essentially, we're essentially using an opening closing template language pair to say, hey, this is our space for our page builder partials here. And our page builder is, here's our rich text section. Now that we've kind of gone over partials and the template language a little bit more, maybe we can make sense of this a little bit better. So what we're actually doing here is, anytime we're using a page builder on one of our pages, we're essentially saying, hey, go through and, if there's an accordion, essentially what's happening here is we're actually creating spaces for all of our different page builder partials. And if we're not actually using a given page builder block on a page, it doesn't actually show up. But if it does show up, then we sort of slot it in, we place it into the page builder template by using an opening and closing template language pair, and then we embed the partial snippet in there. So that's actually how the page builder works, is that the page builder is just simply a collection of template language pairs that fetch a ton of these partials and put them in. So that is how our rich text partial relates to the page builder. And we create a little space for it by using this page builder and this FF rich text. Then that's how we space it in. And then going back a step further to the page template, and then I might have to search for it because it's quite a lot of stuff here. Yeah, so there's our page builder fluid field. It doesn't actually need an opening closing pair. We just simply refer to it and we are dropping that template in to the page template. So we're taking that rich text partial, relating it back to the page builder partial, and we're relating that back to the page partial, and finally back to the layout file, the foundation of our pages. We are relating our page back to our layout file using this template snippet here, layout equals site/layout master. So we've gone down into a partial, into this very granular template file, and then we're going back up again to the page, and then we can also go back to layout master as well. But I'm just going over, sort of how this is just a quick review over how all of this relates to each other again. Now, next part of the video series, and probably the final part, we'll be going over a few more, specifics of the template language. So stay tuned for that.